our Alaskan adventure begins. It is August 7th, about 6:30 a.m. We are at Chicago O'Hare, about to get on a flight for Anchorage and then on to Fairbanks. You excited?
Oh yeah.
You ever been to Alaska before?
Nope.
Me either. Should be a fun time. Going to check out the land that Alex and I bought and do a bit of exploring. So we'll check back in with you later. We are through security, headed to our gate. Alex is looking for some Z-Quill. He's got it. Found it?
Yep, 12, that's 6. Yep.
I'm gonna find something for breakfast. That's our plane. We're board in about 20 minutes. We are at the Anchorage Airport. We got to catch our flight to Fairbanks in about an hour here. So far it's been an easy trip.
You have a layover.
Reindeer sausage breakfast burrito from Denali, pretzels and coffee.
flights to Fairbanks often encounter turbulence during descent, so we're going to prepare the cabin for landing now. Please bring your seat back and tray tables up. Larger items like bags, laptops, tablets with keyboards must be stowed completely under the seat in front of the overhead bin. Smaller devices must be held or secured. Ensure your seatbelt is fastened and remain in your seat for the rest of the flight. We'll be completing our final safety checks and collecting all remaining service items. We'll be arriving in Fairbanks shortly. Thank you.
Stopped at Walmart and Home Depot for a few last minute supplies, and we are presently leaving Fairbanks, headed to our land. It'll take us about 30 minutes to get there from Fairbanks. Some of the coolest artwork that bugs do on leaves. Amazing. How you doing, Alex?
Good.
What do you think of this view?
It's perfect. I don't think it could be better.
I don't think the camera will do it justice. You're not going to be able to see him. But we have a neighbor about a half a mile in that direction. Center of the camera. Center of screen. I'll never get sick of this view.
You know it's been too long since we partied in the woods. I'm gonna stop at the firehouse and stock up good. Turn on that dirt road and head to the spot. Well, what do you say? Are you coming or not? Yeah, I know that old road is slicker than snot. No, I ain't worried about old Katie getting stuck, cause I just put 4 new mutters on this truck. Hey, my song just came on, so y'all drink on up. This is a song for a long dirt road. Feel free to sing along if you ain't going home. Coolers in the back full of Jack and Jim. If you're coming along, y'all hop right in. It's a 20-minute drive to the gravel pit turn, then another couple miles to where the fires burn. If you've never driven back here, just watch and learn. Tonight you'll have to drive me back home, I'm sure. Well, what do you know? Almost everyone is here. Even Sheriff Bob just cracked another cold beer. He's been a whole lot cooler the last couple years. Hey, Sheriff Bob, I just wanna say cheers. You got a problem with me putting my old tires on the fire? I got a problem if you don't, so make them flames go higher. If you ain't ever partied with your local po-po, y'all probably never heard a song for a long dirt road. This here's a song for a long dirt road. Feel free to sing along if you ain't going home. Coolers in the back full of Jack and Jim. If you're coming along, y'all hop right in. It's a 20-minute drive to the gravel pit turn, then another couple miles to where the fires burn. If you've never driven back here, just watch and learn. Tonight you'll have to drive me back home, I'm sure. Feel free to sing along if you ain't going home. Coolers in the back full of Jack and Jim. If you're coming along, y'all hop right in. It's a 20-minute drive to the gravel pit turn, then another couple miles to where the fires burn. If you've never driven back here, just watch and learn. Tonight you'll have to drive me back home, I'm sure. Boy, what I tell you, your daygum GPS ain't gonna work out here.
Alex has got the big garbage can on his back. We're gonna set that up for rainwater. Might come in handy for mixing concrete next year when we make the cabin. I don't care how bad the water is, as long as we can make concrete with it. We've got some bleach. We'll pour some bleach in the bottom of the bucket and let it fill up with rain and snow water. By the time we come back next year, we should have a, whatever that is, 35 gallons of water for concrete. This is our trail to the cabin. It's right now basically just accessible by small four-wheel drive trucks and or ATVs. It was impassable when we first arrived. We had to do a lot of brush cutting. But now you could definitely make it through here with a Jeep Wrangler, a Tacoma, or an ATV, four-wheel drive. There's some pretty bad dips in the road. There's a couple of spots I'll show you up here where there almost isn't a road. You can go right off and go down the edge. That's about where we're going. I'll bring you to a better spot. Nice vantage point. Probably about center screen is where we're going to put the cabin. Not sure if you can see it, but right about there, maybe center screen is another gentleman's cabin, but he hasn't been up since 2019. Next year we'll do a bit more cutting through here, but I don't want to make the trail too easily accessible. I don't want everybody coming down here. Well, the rest of the trail is basically more of the same. I will shut it down now and check back in with you in a little bit here. This is the roughest spot on the trail here. Actually, I wanted to show you where you can drive right off the trail here. I think we got a spot coming up, maybe right there is the steep downgrade. Probably doesn't translate onto the camera very well, but that's a pretty steep grade. Big ruts here. Bugs haven't been too bad this week. The temperature got down to 39 degrees last night, so very few mosquitoes. A lot of gnats when we first got up. A lot of mosquitoes, I guess, and gnats on Thursday. Thursday and Friday weather was beautiful. Saturday, a little bit of rain. For the most part, it was beautiful. Sunday, rained most of the day, but just very light. Monday, couldn't have had a more glorious day. And today is, you couldn't ask for a better day. Sun's out, temps rising. That'll bring out some of the bugs, but where we're clearing the land for the cabin, we're gonna start a little fire and keep the bugs away. It is 0.87 miles from where we parked. Here's one right here. You go off the road and you are down and out. We got to fill that in. I forgot where I was. 0.87 miles from where we parked the car to the build site. So not too bad. I gotta adjust my coffee here. Excuse the, I'm two-fisting it. So originally when we saw the trail, I thought it was gonna be easier and obviously quicker to helicopter the materials in. But the two skids of materials that I want to bring in, one of them 7,000 pounds, the other one's at least 3,000 pounds. We needed a bigger helicopter to haul that weight. They were going to pull a helicopter, I don't know, a Sikorsky or something. They're going to pull a helicopter out of Anchorage and do 2 lifts for me. And the quoted price was $50,000. Yeah, I can't afford $50,000. She asked what my price range is, and I said, well, more along the lines of $5,000. And she said they could do it with a smaller helicopter. This is remnants from the fire here, burnt out trees. She said they could do it with a smaller helicopter from Anchorage, but that helicopter can only lift 500 pounds. So I would have to break my load up into 20 lifts. 10,000 pounds divided by 20 lifts is 500 pounds per lift. And he would have to make 20 trips, and I would be down to about $6,000 or $7,000. And just having to break the lifts up like that, if I'm going to break the lifts up, I might as well just haul the crap back here. So I've got plans to design a special little trailer that'll haul some long lumber back here, and whoa, slippery root, and we'll just end up doing it ourselves, hauling it. Might take us 40 or 50 trips, but at least it won't cost me $7,000. This is the nicest spot of the trail here. It goes through woods that did not burn during the fire. A lot of this area here had a fire in 2019. After talking with one of my neighbors at the top of the hill to my left here, he said the fire department worked night and day and they saved his house. He lives here permanently. He's lived in these hills for 25 years, him and his wife. His wife, I believe, is a Alaskan native. I think he moved here 25 or 30 years ago. He might be a native too, but I think he's new to this spot 25 years ago. But he said the fire department worked tirelessly to save their cabin and Ray's cabin up here, which you may or may not have seen when I was standing on that overlook. There is lots and lots of moose poop around here. Lots of moose sign. We haven't seen one, surprisingly. I thought for sure we'd see one, because we have quite the view. And But I don't know. They're kind of reclusive. Actually, they're very reclusive for the most part. How's it going, Alex?
Good.
Good. Like a state park back here. Last winter they had a really bad ice storm, and it bent over lots of trees. It snapped a lot of trees off, so in certain woods all you see are these trees bent right over or snapped off. Probably part of the same ice storm that we got in Wisconsin. So for those of you that don't know, my son and I bought 20 acres. We bought 4 5-acre parcels back here. I put one of the 5-acre parcels in my daughter's name. One's in mine. Alex paid for his outright. And then Alex and I bought another one together that was being sold by a private party right next to the ones that we had bought through Alaska land sales. The DNR owns and sells land at times, and when I looked for land for sale, there was only, in the entire state of Wisconsin, the DNR was only selling 6 parcels of land, and all 6 of them were back here. 3 of them were adjoining, and I said those are the 3 I want, because my plan was to always have one in my daughter's name, one in my son's name, and one in my name. And my son liked the idea, and he paid for his, and I'm technically paying for Emily's, but her name's on the title. This is our last trip in. It's Tuesday. It's our last trip in for the week, and we're going to clear a bit more. That's why we're bringing why our hands are full right now, because we're bringing absolutely everything back from where we got the car parked back to the site where we will return next year to haul materials and hopefully build. But the fire came through here, both sides of the trail. Some of it was saved. Much of it was saved, but it's coming back. The birches and the popples will move in. It'll be a beautiful forest once again in 10, 20 years. I am willing to wait. I think it's beautiful right now the way it is. We have lots of raspberries around here. For the last several days, people have been picking blueberries along the side of the road. It is very, very peaceful back here. Today was the first day our peregrine falcon didn't say hello. We got a little falcon right on the trail through those woods that we came through, and every day he screeches us hello. He's very friendly. Must be out of town today. Obviously next year we got a bit more cutting if we're going to get any type of small SUV back here, four-wheel drive. Lots of raspberry bushes. I ate my fill the other day. Somebody's gonna have to remind me what kind of plant or berry that is. It's like some type of wild crab apple or something, but I should know what it is, but I don't. Somewhere in the recesses of my memory are the name of that plant, fruit, berry, whatever. But today, I cannot think of it. There's a lot of those around too. But by far, the most thing we've seen is raspberries, and they are delicious. They are ripe for the picking all week. Right through here. In fact, it was right up here is where I almost stepped on a porcupine. We had not walked down here yet, so the grass wasn't patted down. He was right on the trail, and he turned his back to me, and he got ready to swipe, and I missed him. I missed stepping on him by no less than 6 inches. That would have hurt. Grass is over 5 feet tall. It's taller than me in some spots. So the last, so behind us, we own that one. That 330 feet, and then we own 990 feet that way. And this is what we've been clearing for our build site. Lots of work to do. Here's the post marker. So yeah, 5 acres that way and 15 acres that way. Well, lots to do. Check back in with you later. Our new neighbor, Jason, recommended the Fountainhead Antique Auto Museum if we had time to kill in Fairbanks, which we do, so that's where we're headed right now. So in this building there are a total of 83 cars, all made before World War II. This one being the oldest. 83 is not their entire collection. They have about 150 total. They'll be moving from this location in a couple months. 10 cars that are on this property are one of a kind. All the pictures on the walls are all from Alaska. And then each of the cars, there is era specific dresses and wardrobe items with them. Just walking in the door, I am utterly amazed at these items. My video will not do this place justice. What a treasure.